So have you ever wanted to meet your hero? You know, the person or thing you've looked up to for a very long time? Well, I decided I wanted to do that, and it turned out someone in this dealership owned a car that I consider my hero, a car that I would love to have someday. And there it is. So here it is. This is a 2013 Mini John Cooper Works GP. And this is the first time I've ever actually been this close to one, and the first time that I'm actually going to get to drive one. And I think I picked an incredible version of it to drive. So a little background about why I have access to this car. The owner of it owned the blazing red Mini Paceman that I featured in a video last year, and he was gracious enough to offer to let me feature this car in a video and even let me drive it. So this is just incredible. Now this is GP number 0169, and as you all know, they only built 2,000 of these units back in 2013 model year. And this is a nice example. He's done some modifications to it, and I think he even tuned this sucker. So it's incredibly quick, it's incredibly fast, and it's just a beautiful car. For starters, let's go under the bonnet here and look at that beautiful engine. Now he has an M7 intake, a aftermarket stress bar. Actually, it's not aftermarket, that's a GP stress bar. Cool. He also has the coilover suspension with a camber kit by the looks of things, as things are kind of shifted over. But he takes meticulous care of his minis, and this is just so beautiful. 208 horsepower, I believe, so it's the same horsepower as the rest of the JCWs from that model year. Oh, it's really nice. I like it. Now these brakes are Brembos, and they are the ones off of the BMW 135i, so they're 6-piston. He also upgraded the wheels. These are, they look like OZs. And I think they are OZs, they're made in Italy. But really nice, and he had to get a really wide offset to clear those brakes. Hankook Ventus V12 tires. Otherwise, the car is all original. Still has the original mirror caps, still has the original side stripes. The bonnets, the roof stripes are fading a little bit, but that happens with a car of this age. Look at that rear wing though, with the carbon fiber. And then of course in the back, that decorative stress bar and the actual storage compartment. Seat delete. Of course, a GP just isn't a GP without red seat belts and this Recaro interior, which I had in my JCW Clubman, and I miss it terribly. So being able to see one of these again in all its glory, except they added GP tags to the seats. It's kind of a nice touch. And there's GP badging on the dash. The dash pad is even leather stitched with this nice red stitching on it. Really pretty. And of course, we have to have a shift knob with the red centerpiece and GP sill plates. Oh, this is so exciting. I can't wait to drive this. Now, if you haven't gathered, I love this car. It makes me remember and miss terribly my JCW Clubman and my R56 race car that I had built. And if I had the ability to do it again, I'd probably buy one of these. or another R56 JCW just because I think they're wonderful cars. Don't get me wrong, I love my F56, but I love these cars too. And oh boy, if I had the money, oh, I would buy it in a heartbeat. But guess what we get to do next? We're gonna go for a drive. And that's gonna be the best part. So if you've ever wanted to see someone fall in love with a Mini Cooper, you're about to. And it's a car I can't have because the current owner is very fond of it. But we're gonna start this sucker up. Oh. Now it's incredibly noisy, so we're gonna roll up the windows. Oh, I forgot. We have a sport button down here I gotta press. There we go. Now we're cooking. Now we're cooking with gas right here. Oh, I love this car. This brings back memories. Except I didn't have a coilover suspension system and 6-piston Brembos in mine. Now this car wasn't built by Bertone like the first generation one was, but this car was just as bespoke as the first one. The GP cars are known to only have 2 seats, and in the case of this one, they're known to be incredibly noisy. Because basically, this is a race car. Oh my God. And he has built this sucker. There's got to be more going on under the hood of this car. Holy crap. I love this car. It just pops and crackles for days. I love it. Oh, I get used to that. If there's ever a Mini that puts a smile on your face, it's a GP. This is the second GP I've ever driven. The first one was a GP3. I've never driven a GP2 until now. And they say you're not supposed to meet your hero because you'll regret it. Oh, I'm so happy I met this car. I want this car. Around the corner we go! Oh my gosh, this thing just hugs corners. Oh, I could listen to that soundtrack all day long. Sound it makes, the unearthly sound. Now it's cold out today, so I have to roll the window down a little bit so I can defrost the windows. I gotta get one of these. I don't know how, but I have to get one. And I don't have the money to do it. Oh my gosh. That was incredible. That was just incredible. And it's not over yet. I just got off the highway and I get to listen to this soundtrack all the way back to the dealership. Oh, I love it. Oh, and this is such a raw experience. The way the car drives, it doesn't tell you what gear you're in, doesn't recommend a gear. There's no infotainment screen here to give you other information. It's just a speedometer. Oh, I love it. I love it. With an impressive soundtrack like that, how could you not love this car? But I'm gonna go park this back up on the top of the hill so that the owner knows where it is. Should I buy it? I don't have the money, but I know he's thinking of selling it. Oh, the camera's still on. So I got a chance to meet my hero here, and I'm not disappointed. But I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like below. Don't forget to comment. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. And as always, I'm just gonna remind you all that life is too short to drive a boring car. So, drive a Mini. I'll see you all in the next video.